It's what scores of people on social media have been talking about Lisa Hanna's comments on radio earlier this week. The Southeast St. Anne MP has been facing the heat since saying if you're a convicted artist like Vybz Kartel, your music perhaps should not be played on radio. The former culture minister has also been getting death threats on social media since her comments. Some of the comments are too violent to be repeated, but George on Facebook said, "Lisa, stay off Kartel career, you're too bad man. Go style up Jamaica system before you seek fame from Kartel." Taib said, "Lisa Hanna, you're going too far. What you need to do is leave Vybz Kartel alone." Khalil on Twitter said, "I can't believe Lisa Hanna would go after Vybz Kartel. He's like the Beyonce of Jamaica." Head of the Institute of Caribbean Studies at the University of the West Indies, Dr. Sonia Stanley Nair, is among those weighing in.
So to be quite honest, I think that the media is giving it too much attention. I think that the prevailing comments in the media, if we were to break them down, there would be three major things. One is her comment, the reaction to her comment, and the way in which those reactions tell us about some of the social ills, in fact. Some might add social pathologies within the context of Jamaica.
Dr. Stanley Nair says when one speaks of banning any music from the airwaves, context is important. She points out that radio is no longer the space of currency. More people are now gravitating towards the internet. The penal system has also been facing scrutiny. There have been concerns that Kartel is seemingly being able to produce music from behind bars.
Do we need to do a real assessment of the penal system to say someone who is incarcerated cannot perform, cannot record, cannot have their music released in particular ways? And I would be against that, incidentally. Because I remember in the context of Jacure, there was a rehabilitation program that was designed to take into account the talents of people within the system. I believe that music can be a transformational force.
Another academic and lecturer in the Department of Caribbean Studies, Dr. Lisa Tomlinson, says recording music in a penal system can be part of rehabilitation. But does it matter the type of lyrics?
So we have to think about, look at it from a holistic perspective. Are all the lyrics violent? And if so, I don't think it's even fair to be zooming in on 2 or 3 lyrics that might just be violent. It's not to condone violence, but we have to be realistic here in terms of what we're talking about, violent lyrics. I'm not a Kartel fan. I haven't been listening to all of his lyrics. However, I don't see his lyrics any differently from artists who are outside singing, the same genre of music.
Vashon Brown, TVJ News.